A briefcase just 5 centimeters thick actually contained a 9-year-old child. This was flat space technology, capable of object transportation within designated spaces. The reason it was being used on a child was because scientists had discovered in his blood an extremely contagious bloodthirsty virus that could spread through the air. Once humans became infected, they would grow vampire-like fangs, and their physical capabilities would be terrifyingly enhanced. But the cost was they wouldn't live much longer. So Alice, who was also infected, hoped to use her final days to find the source of the viral outbreak and destroy it completely. That day she disguised herself as a courier and came to the experimental facility researching the virus. The moment the main door opened, she froze in place. She hadn't expected that before entering the facility. She'd need to undergo genetic identity testing. Looking at all the fully armed researchers around her, Alice had no choice but to pretend to comply. But just as she sat down, 2 metal rings locked onto her thumbs. Then, 10 titanium alloy tentacles extended from both sides of the testing device, slowly converging toward her head. They were designed to secure facial organs, especially the 2 nano-level needles at the top, which inserted directly into her eyes, while steel needles at her wrists penetrated her arteries, extracting the corresponding tissue fluids. After the series of complex tests, she had only passed the first checkpoint. There was an even more outrageous requirement. She needed to remove her clothing for full-body ultraviolet scanning. After numerous tests, Alice finally reached the final security door. Through voice recognition, the security door slowly opened. What came into view were black knights with even higher-grade weaponry, and the white briefcase in the center. Was the container holding the bloodthirsty virus? But just as Alice was about to grab it, the real courier unexpectedly arrived outside the facility. Alarms immediately sounded. Seeing her cover blown, Alice instantly switched to combat mode. As the strongest among the mutants, these Black Knights were no match for her at all. Single-handedly, she took down every Black Knight present, but as soon as Alice made it to safety, she collapsed and started vomiting, because earlier, to fool the genetic scanner, she had injected suppression serum. She immediately injected herself with an antidote. More Black Knights were now arriving. Alice activated the anti-gravity engine device. The nuclear material inside rapidly underwent fusion. The energy produced could easily free a human body from Earth's gravity. With this top-tier equipment, Alice easily escaped to the rooftop.